Picture a beautifully sunlit afternoon. You spot a woman across the street, walking with effortless grace, her maxi dress catching the gentle breeze. She looks completely at ease, radiant, and undeniably elegant. Now, contrast that with another image, perhaps a memory of trying on that exact same style of dress yourself, only to look in the mirror and feel entirely swallowed by fabric. Instead of feeling chic, you felt invisible, as if the dress was wearing you, or worse, making you look like you were trying to hide. It is a frustrating, deflating moment that many women over 60 know all too well, leaving you to wonder why a piece of clothing that promises so much comfort can feel so incredibly difficult to pull off. Here's the truth that the fashion industry rarely wants to admit. People don't realize that the maxi dress isn't actually the problem. The issue lies in a fundamental misunderstanding of proportion and fabric physics as our bodies evolve. We are often told that loose, flowing silhouettes are the ultimate secret to effortless aging, a way to look elegant while staying comfortable. But when we blindly follow that advice, we inadvertently drape ourselves in tents of fabric that erase our natural shape, project a lack of confidence, and unintentionally add visual weight. It feels personal because style is deeply tied to our identity, and when an outfit fails us, it feels like a quiet theft of our visibility. Today, we are going to change that narrative completely. You are about to discover 3 genius styling hacks that will transform how a maxi dress sits or fermiste, allowing you to reclaim your silhouette with sophistication and ease. We will explore how to create structure where you least expect it, how to manipulate optical illusions to your advantage, and how to select the exact fabrics that move with you rather than against you. Third hack we will cover is by far the most important, because without it, even the most expensive dress on the rack will fail to flatter you. Let us begin with our first essential strategy, concept I like to call the architecture of the frame. The underlying psychology here is simple yet profound. Human eyes look for anchors to understand shape and form. When you wear a long, unstructured column of fabric, the eye gets lost, assuming that whatever size the dress is, you must be too. By introducing deliberate, structural focal points, you instantly signal confidence and definition, showing the world exactly where the garment ends and where you begin. The architecture of the frame is all about identifying the narrowest or most expressive parts of your upper body, typically the waist, the under bust, or the shoulders, and highlighting them with intentional design elements. It is not about squeezing into restrictive shapewear or cinching yourself uncomfortably. It is about choosing dresses that possess built-in architectural integrity, or creating it yourself with strategic layering. Imagine this. You have a beautiful bohemian print maxi dress in a soft cotton voile. Left entirely to its own devices, it hangs straight down from your shoulders, looking more like a nightgown than a chic daytime ensemble. But here is where it gets interesting. Instead of wearing it plain, you add a sharp, cropped linen blazer that hits precisely at your natural waist, or perhaps a structured, fine-knit cardigan left completely unbuttoned except for a single top hook. Suddenly, the entire outfit changes. The structured shoulders of the jacket give your upper body a lifted, regal posture, while the cropped hemline draws a clear, flattering line that defines your waistline without a single inch of discomfort. Picture another scenario where you choose a maxi dress that features a faux wrap silhouette or a subtle, wide smocked panel just beneath the bust line. This empire-adjacent structure creates a long, elegant line from the ribs all the way to the floor, making you look taller and incredibly poised. A major mistake to avoid here is relying on flimsy, ultra-thin elastic waistbands that ride up or cut into your skin. Thin bands tend to bunch up the fabric in a messy, chaotic way, which actually adds bulk right where you want smoothness. Instead, always look for wide, flat bands, tailored darts, or structured outerwear to provide that essential architectural anchor. This brings us beautifully to our second concept, which revolves around a technique known as calculated exposure. There is a common misconception that as we mature, elegance demands total coverage from chin to ankle. But this is where most people get it wrong. Covering every single inch of skin in a maxi dress creates a heavy, monolithic block of color or pattern that can easily overwhelm your natural beauty, making the overall look feel dated or overly conservative. Calculated exposure is the deliberate act of showing just a hint of skin at your body's natural pivot points, the neckline, the wrists, or the ankles, to break up the vast expanse of fabric and inject airiness into your look. It is an incredibly sophisticated way to balance the modesty of a long dress with a touch of modern, youthful energy, reminding the world of your timeless allure. To apply this in your daily life, look for maxi dresses that feature a modest V-neck, a gentle scoop, or a split boat neck rather than a high, closed crew neck. If your favorite dress does have a higher neckline, you can easily implement this hack by rolling the sleeves up to your elbows, exposing your forearms and wrists, which are naturally slender and elegant areas on almost every woman. Consider the difference this makes in real life. Imagine yourself wearing a deep navy blue maxi dress with long sleeves and a crew neck. On its own, it can look a bit somber, almost like a uniform. But now, imagine that same dress with a subtle split neck that opens up your collarbone area, paired with sleeves pushed up to the elbows to reveal a beautiful gold watch or a stack of elegant bracelets. By exposing these small strategic areas, you break up the heavy sea of navy blue, drawing attention upward toward your face and hands, creating a look that feels intentional, curated, and profoundly stylish. Critical error to avoid with this technique is overcomplicating the look with excessive accessories that compete with the exposed skin. If you have an open, elegant neckline, skip the massive, heavy scarf or the chunky statement necklace that clutters the space. Instead, let the clean lines of your skin and collarbone be the statement, perhaps accented by a simple, delicate pendant or a striking pair of earrings. Keep the focus clean, because simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Now, let us turn our attention to the final and most critical strategy of all, the weightless motion standard. This is the secret weapon that separates women who look like they are effortlessly floating in their clothes from those who look like they are carrying a heavy burden. Psychology of style tells us that how a fabric moves dictates how the person wearing it is perceived. Stiff, heavy, or overly synthetic fabrics do not bend with the body. They fight against it, creating awkward folds, static cling, and an overall rigid appearance that completely defeats the carefree, elegant purpose of a maxi dress. The weightless motion standard requires you to become uncompromisingly selective about the weight, drape, and quality of the textiles you invite into your wardrobe. A truly amazing maxi dress must possess fluid movement, meaning the fabric should gently sway around your legs as you walk, catching the light and air without clinging to your undergarments or pulling heavily at your feet. When you are shopping or auditing your current closet, look for high-quality natural fibers and sophisticated blends, such as lightweight linen, breathable cotton modal, fluid tencel, viscose, or silk georgette. Swellsaxtrix possess an inherent memory and grace. They fall in clean, vertical lines that naturally elongate your body, offering comfort without sacrificing an ounce of luxury. Imagine walking into an outdoor luncheon on a warm summer day. You are wearing a maxi dress crafted from a high-quality viscose and silk blend. As you move through the room, the dress doesn't bunch up around your thighs or create static. Instead, it ripples subtly behind you, creating a cinematic, fluid motion that feels incredibly luxurious. You feel cool, comfortable, and completely unbothered, yet you look like the most sophisticated person in the room because the fabric exudes quality and ease. Contrast this with a scenario where you choose a maxi dress made from a heavy, unyielding polyester blend. With every step, the fabric clings to your legs, traps heat, and creases deeply around the lap whenever you sit down. When you stand up, you are left tugging at the skirt, trying to smooth out the wrinkles and restore its shape. It is a constant battle against your own clothing that instantly chips away at your confidence. The biggest pitfall to avoid here is ignoring the hemline and length of the dress relative to your footwear. A maxi dress that drags on the floor or bunches up over your shoes instantly ruins the illusion of weightless motion, making you look shorter and causing a tripping hazard. Always ensure your maxi dresses are tailored to hover precisely a ½ inch to an inch above the floor when wearing your preferred shoes, whether those are elegant flat leather sandals, low wedges, or classic white sneakers. That tiny gap between the hem and the ground allows the fabric to breathe and move perfectly, ensuring your stride remains completely unhindered and graceful. At its core, looking amazing in a maxi dress over 60 isn't about changing your body, nor is it about adhering to outdated, restrictive fashion rules. It is about understanding how to command the space you occupy with strategic structure, deliberate balance, and high-quality fabrics that honor your presence. When you master these 3 simple adjustments, you stop hiding behind layers of cloth and instead use them to project the refined, confident essence of who you are today. You deserve to feel both entirely comfortable and undeniably beautiful every single time you step out the door. Which of these 3 styling hacks are you most excited to try with the dresses already sitting in your wardrobe? Let me know in the comments below, as I love hearing your thoughts and style journeys. If you found this perspective helpful and want to continue discovering thoughtful, elegant ways to elevate your everyday style, please consider subscribing to the channel so you never miss our upcoming style guides.